I don't think 720p is really difficult for my
Mhm.
internet to handle, but I don't know what is happening. Anyways, let's get on to the game. Kickoff versus
Yes.
Dragon Star.
So let's have a look at
Is they
base.
playing on Green Arabia? So I'm hoping this is again Uno Rage.
Yeah, I think so too. So maybe I'll just introduce Kikara's base quickly,
Please
and
go
then you
ahead.
can introduce Dragon's base.
Yeah,
So we have this even no rage. It's not a challenge. It's not official game. So it's just a friendly game between Askikara versus Dragon Star. So we have Askikara playing in green as Turks, and let's have a quick look at his base. I have to say this base is much better than what he had in those previous two games. He has
yeah, yeah.
this main goal next to the TC, which is not forward, which is sidewise, and he can actually wall this space right easily.
True.
And the second goal pile is not bad at all, which is back towards his, which is back at the TC. He can also wall this area, and the secondary stone is also, yeah, pretty secured. And his main stone is not that safe, but yeah, he can, I think, manage it. But yeah, this location, like at the top of his TC, is not wallable. Maybe he might decide to wall it with maybe buildings and maybe military buildings and stuff, houses. Let's see what he decides to do. So, KDGO, you can introduce Dragon.
Yeah, if you look at the civs, right, even if I introduce Dragon, right, if you look at the civs, it's Turks. So if Dragon just walls up, goes to Castle Age, makes knights, right,
Mm-hmm.
it's GG, right? Because he doesn't even have pikes. The Turks don't even have pikes. So
Ah,
that I think
yeah,
knights.
they're Turks. They don't
So
have spike. Yeah.
yeah, so I know this Uno Reach with this random civs can get very difficult at times.
Yes.
But yeah, if he goes for knights, I think it's GG. So I think it's good to be aggressive.
Yep.
That's the best strategy when you're playing with Turks, right? Go aggressive and then choose a unit. I don't know what's a unit, but yeah,
But it'll be their unique unit of choice. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, correct. One more thing, right? Even the previous game when he was playing with Turks as Kikawa,
Hmm.
people were asking whether they can make castle age units. The problem with castle age units is if you lose the castle, then you're gone, right? You
Yeah.
cannot make if
Yeah.
you make a janissary, one janissary, and then you lose the castle, right? Then you're gone. You cannot make the castle. Your opponent can rush you, put towers on your stone. So I think the castle age unit, making that as a Uno age unit choice is very,
Is
very
yeah. It's
dangerous.
not. It's not a
Yeah,
viable option at all.
correct,
Hey,
correct,
Clavsis,
correct.
thanks a lot for the host, dude. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. I hope you had
Wow,
a great,
awesome.
great stream. And
EY
yeah, those who are
classes.
new, if you don't know about this UNO Raid Challenge, KTGO is here to explain that. But he's the one who designed it. Maybe KTGO, maybe you can, yeah, just go through maybe like rules and regulations.
Yes, the own rage is basically making only one kind of unit. You're not allowed to make any different kind of unit. So if you are making the militia, you have to stick to the militia line. You can go for man at arms, those long swords, and so on. And if you're going for knights, you have to stick to knights. If you're going for scouts, you have to stick to scouts, light cav, and hussars. So that's how it is. It's pretty straightforward, but it's a bit difficult when you are actually trying to execute it. And a little catch when you're playing with Spanish, because Spanish have that special power with the villages.
Hmm.
So as long as you research, as long as you can research supremacy, you're allowed to make any unit. But if you're making let's say a militia or an archer or a cavalry unit in playing with Spanish, then you cannot research supremacy. And if you have research supremacy, then you cannot make any other unit. So you have to go ahead and play with villages only. So that is the only catch if you got Spanish. Otherwise, for all the other civs, it's the same. You can only make one unit. You're not
Hmm.
allowed to make any other unit. If you are making any other unit by mistake, that's okay. Just try to be fair and
Yep.
try to play with one unit. That is what it is. So let's look at Dragonstar's base right now. He's got a very good base. He's got two very good wood lines.
Hmm.
He can wall off his map actually. It's very good.
Yep.
Mm, but the front part of his map is not that great. It can't be walled off, but he can make small walls and somehow managed to close off his base. He's making his first barrack right now, and he's also on the way to feudal age.
Nice. And also all his except that main gold, most of the main gold and
Gold
stone, the rest of the gold piles
is
are a little
gone.
forward and it's not pretty
Uh,
secure.
correct, correct.
But are we gonna see some Malaysia? Maybe.
No, I don't think. For infantry is a very good unit choice.
Mhm.
The militia line, right, in a
Yeah.
one age game, I think it's not a very good unit choice. Uh, Even if you get gods right,
Mm.
and the opponent goes for archers, you can just run around and finish off the game. It's very difficult. I mean, to play with infantry, you have to be very, very good.
And you always have to wait for your opponent to go and make that first unit and then make the
Yes.
counters. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
as expected, he's making his stable.
mhm.
Drama stuff.
He's actually moving forward with one villager.
Okay,
So
that's a good option just to wall off or maybe make a
yeah.
tower.
Or probably
Don't
he
just
might lose that villager to to the
he has to. He has to. He has
yes
to.
loom. Yeah.
Okay, so Kick has started a mini wall. I think he's going to make that
Yeah. He walled
mini
off
wall,
like
but
yeah.
one part of his base. But it's very difficult wall for him. It's almost on that top side of his map, right? That is very difficult
Oh, now
to
Kick
move
knows
forward.
Dragon is moving forward with the villager. I think that he is gonna lose that villager.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Kick's fog of war. Does he see his opponent's barrack and stable? No, he doesn't. Yeah,
He
he
doesn't.
doesn't.
He doesn't.
Yeah, yeah,
And let's have a look what Dragon can see. He knows everything.
yeah. He
Like
knows
where?
everything.
Yeah, he knows everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's actually good
he's making a
scouting.
scout. So there you go. He has already selected his unit.
Oh, he's making scouts. Are they playing
Yes.
over narrow range or?
I don't know right now. We'll soon
Holy
find
crap!
out. I really don't know. So he's going for scouts, which is
Hmm.
strange actually.
Well, if
It's
they're
not
confused
very.
between the range and the normal game, then
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty weird.
Okay. Let's see. What do they have? Mongol player scouts. Okay, they have till hussars, so that's good at least. So he's making a lot of scouts and he's not making any spears. So I still think this is Uno Rage.
Okay, it's easy to counter then. I think he made that mistake.
Yeah, yeah, because they don't
Yeah,
have pikes, right? You could have gone
yeah.
for knights. Yeah, absolutely.
And now Kick is moving forward with the villagers.
Yeah, with a
Okay,
lot of
a lot of villagers, and now he's moving backward.
scouts, of course. What
Ah,
is that?
scouts, man. Do you really think scouts gonna win a game for him? Win this game with
Yeah,
these like set of like tough rules?
yeah. But the problem is handling scouts is not very easy. Uh, maybe, maybe he's going to make sure that his opponent can't get the eco done properly. So I think that is the only strategy at the moment to play as aggressive as possible with scouts.
Let's see what he's gonna do.
Quick wall there. That was a good quick wall. I don't know what that tower is serving right now. Why is he doing that watchtower? Is it for the
No.
forage bush?
No,
Man,
is it? It's not Watchtower.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a watchtower,
It's what?
right?
But it
He made
says
a
Watchtower,
watchtower.
but it looks like a tower. Is it something wrong with the mod or?
Uh, His scouts are stuck right now. It's too good.
Uh,
That
now
is
he's building another Watchtower to kill those scouts. Oh man.
too good. Too good. This is good stuff, man.
Smart by ASK.
Good stuff. This is
Oh
that
damn.
he's rebuilding the house. He's gonna kill those scouts. That's good.
Yeah,
I think he's making one more stable right now in his base. Yeah, he's committed
he's
to
committed
scouts
to scouts. Yeah.
completely. Yeah, yeah. So what do you think? What will you do? The two player. What is his unit of choice?
I think he might just go for like the
Janissaries?
no, not Janissaries. I think he'll just go for knights and finish off the game. That's what
Nice.
he did the previous game,
Yeah,
as Kikara. So I think I probably would expect him to.
yeah. And he's not committing to stone also as Kiko, right? So I think yeah, he's not going to go for Janissaries surely.
Yep, I think so too.
Yeah. He's making one more watchtower. So he's again playing the same defensive mind game kind of a stuff.
Hmm.
He's playing defensive. He's going to wait, and he's let his opponent. Now he knows what his opponent is doing, right? So he's got all the time in the world to plan.
Yep.
Again, this is very
Uh,
important in
just a
to
sec.
wait.
Someone is. Tactics.
Thief.
Uh, oops. Just a second.
Okay, now he's putting a lot on stone. So I'm just wondering, has he finally decided he's going to go for Janissaries?
Yep.
We'll find that out. He's trying to make a wall, but he's going to be late for the wall.
Uh, so now, yeah, Kikara is planning to get to castle so desperately, but he has a lot of scouts, man.
Yeah, I think he's going to hit right now. He's gonna make that villager dragon star, and
Mm,
boom, castle age.
yeah, I
Right?
think so too.
Does he have a yes, castle age? Boom. No.
Not yet.
There
There you
you
go.
go,
Now,
castle age.
now dragon is going to castle.
Yes.
Oh,
I think I
this
think
is.
the
I think this
scouts.
game is more interesting than the
He's
first two
answered now.
games, right?
Correct. I agree. I agree. Okay, he's making the barrack right now kick, but surely there won't
Barracks.
be any unit,
Uh,
no unit coming out from that barrack.
yeah,
But I think knights will be the choice. Yeah, I think knights will be the unit
yeah.
choice for the two players surely.
I'm sure he's not planning to go for what do you call that?
Spears.
Camels, camels or spears. Yeah, because
Yeah.
camels can be easily countered with the towers and stuff. They die
Correct.
pretty fast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think camels is not a good unit choice,
Yep.
right? Because if he makes castles in his base, right, the
Hmm.
camels
Camels
won't be
die
able to
pretty
handle it.
fast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what.
Oh, that continuous harassment, man. Like he's actually yeah playing really good, much better than those
Yeah,
like
he's playing really good. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So the stable is coming up right now for Athens. He's gonna click now.
Uh,
He's gonna
yeah, the stable is coming up
finish
from
the castle age.
Kikara. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah. 5
oh, that's a pretty
goes into
good boom by
wheelbarrow. It's
Dragon.
gonna finish wheel. Okay. So now castle age. Boom. Okay. So let's go to Dragon's base and see what he's doing. He's walling off now.
Yeah, he's walling off, and
So
also he has a
it's
pretty
a
good
good start.
boom.
Yeah, pretty good actually.
Yeah, and yeah, he's collecting that stone maybe for defensive castles and towers. But
Yeah.
knights,
He's
how
going
is he
for
gonna?
light camps and chain barding.
Yeah, how is he gonna
It's
actually
four knights
survive
only.
the night rush now? With just scouts.
Look at the number of watchtowers Kiko is making. I really the watchtowers over there. What are they protecting those watchtowers? Oh my god.
I have no. Maybe he's thinking that he
Strange.
might come forward with villages and build a an offensive castle. Uh,
Yeah, that. But
on the
why
hill.
would you build a castle over there, right? You could can build it in front of him, where the fights outside the walls. That is a good place for a castle.
Uh, your voice was completely broken for a for a minute.
It's fine now.
It's fine, but still lagging a bit.
Okay, keep
Okay,
carrying
I
on.
think yeah, it's fine now. Yeah, cool.
Okay, okay.
Hey viewer, sorry. I had that option called followers only mode chat. I disabled it, and I had it from the beginning. I had no idea, but yeah, thanks a lot for letting me know. And yeah, finally disabled it. Now everyone is free to write anything in the chat. Feel free, guys. Thanks again for letting me know.
Okay, so forward 6 forward villages. So he's going to make the castle. Does he have the
Yeah,
stone to make the castle? Yeah, he has.
he has enough stone. I think. Oh, there you go. I think that's one of the reasons why he was building those towers there. Maybe
Yeah,
he should have built it on the hill
true.
rather than.
Ah, the knight has come out. So there you go. Knights
Yeah.
versus scouts.
Holy man, those scouts are gonna die so fast. Like three nights is enough, right, to kill all the scouts? Just three
Yeah, I
nights.
agree.
You don't need more than that. Like
Yeah,
120 hit points versus 87 and 7 attack versus 10. Uh, and also
Yeah.
those towers all over Kikara's base.
I think the only way Dragon can win this game is outboom his opponent and keep on harassing for
Yeah.
yeah, but he still has to make, I don't know, maybe 100, 200 scores. No,
Uh, yeah,
to
but
win this
still,
game.
like 200 scouts, like they die for just like 50 knights.
40, 40 nights,
Yeah, 40 knights with.
maybe.
If he gets all the
Yeah,
upgrades on the knights, then like fine, not even 40 is necessary.
that's true. Yeah, I agree.
But this game is like so
So,
far, it's like so damn interesting.
yeah, I think King's gonna boom. He's gonna stay home and he's gonna stay home with his strategy, knights forward. Okay, he's gonna get those villages.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nightfall.
he's
Yeah.
gonna get those villages
Yep.
and then run away. That should be the strategy. Yeah,
Hey
exactly.
Washad, it's KTGO on the other side, co-casting with me. He's the one who designed this UNO rage concept. Hey Bloody Unit, thanks a lot for the follow, mate. Oh, that forward, one more forward castle. Oh, man. So,
That's
Dragon has
exactly what I told. The
decided.
castle should be.
Yeah, exactly. I think he decided to lock Kikara in his base completely.
Yeah, but that castle is not going to go up if that tower comes up, right? I
Yeah,
don't think that
yeah, yeah,
castle is
that
going to
is
go
true.
up.
He has only two villages and both
Two
are on,
villages, right?
yeah,
And low health
low health.
points. Yeah,
Yeah, there's only like
so gone.
50% on the health. And they're gonna die soon, very fast.
Yeah, yeah, it's over. GG castle. Okay, this game is interesting. Look at the pop right now. It's double for Dragonstone.
Yeah, but is it? No, it's 47 to 31 villages,
Yeah, yeah,
and the kill death ratio is almost the
villages
same. Those
almost the same.
two
Okay,
knights managed to maintain that kill death ratio, man. That's pretty good.
okay. So now he's coming in,
Mm.
and he's going to do a lot of
Uh,
damage.
but that harassment. Why is Kick is not going for another stable
He doesn't really have the gold. That's the biggest
resources?
problem, right? He doesn't
Yeah.
have the gold to produce the knights. He's really struggling at the moment. He's got three knights, low on health points, got one more out. All his villages inside the town center right now. Yeah, he's struggling. He's making more and more towers. I don't know why he's investing so much on towers.
I think he should be dropping a castle instead of making towers.
Yeah, that should be much
Like
better
next to
strategy.
that gold would be really a nice location just to
Yes.
secure it.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
towers are not gonna do anything. These scouts they
Yeah,
just hit and run.
yeah, that's what.
Like continuous harassment.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a GG. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable, but
But
it's going to be a
Dragon,
GG.
he's actually managed it with scouts, man. Like who would
Yes,
believe
yes.
it?
Yeah. Have you played Dragon? I think you have, right?
Yeah,
He is
yeah,
very
yeah.
good.
He
This is
is
his
the one
style.
who is actively coaching me most of the time.
Ah, he's good. He's very good.
Yeah, he's damn good.
Yeah,
And the way
he's
he
good.
explains stuff to me is, yeah, I really like it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
I have to be in those sessions sometime.
he's happy to like train anyone. You just
Yeah.
have to ask him. Like he's there always.
Okay.
Like
So I
most of the
think this
times in the
is
evenings he's free, and yeah.
yeah.
It's light cab versus knights, and light cabs are light cab is winning.
It's light cat versus nobody, man. Just look at the 53 and 68 right now.
Yeah.
This game
The
is
Wills
crazy.
20 versus 55. Oh man, this is game over.
It's game over.
Game over. Guys, how to win with just light cab? This is how, guys.
Wow,
Like
this
few
is a
forward
new.
castles, and yeah, this is
This is
actually new meta, right?
yeah, yeah. Every game is a new metaphor.
Yeah.
Every game.
I'm like, no one would expect, like, like you
Yeah,
can win with just scouts.
yeah.
And he
I
was
think
actually telling me this strategy yesterday, like, you can win with scouts, you don't need anything else. I was like,
Oh,
that,
really? Oh, okay.
like, he was
He's making
discussing
a
in the.
forward town center also.
Maybe he just got bored, like, I don't want to walk,
Yeah,
make my villagers
yeah.
walk so far, so I just build another TC.
He's been fletching right now, but I think Kicks should just leave his base and go somewhere else. Can he do that? I'm just wondering.
I don't think so because
Don't think
yeah,
so.
he
Yeah.
his base is completely covered with those castles.
But
Like he cannot leave from those entrances. Maybe if he
yeah.
goes with this backward location,
Wow. King just sold 1,500 stone. He could have made two castles.
he sold wood, right? Not stone.
Yeah, he sold stone also. He has so
Stone.
much
Oh,
stone. Yeah, it's gone. Everything is gone. What's the plan?
that one castle next to that gold would have been perfect.
Yeah, but it's gone. All the stone is
Uh,
gone. He's not going
like
to
he
sell
doesn't
that.
have resources. He has only 48 food, 70 gold,
Nothing.
and
He
nothing,
doesn't
nothing
have
else.
villages. Just got
Let's have a
90.
let's have a look at Dragon Stars. Oh man, like 300, yeah,
He's
260
got.
wood, almost 300 food, 400 gold. Damn. So this is actually a tough game for Kikara.
Yeah,
Like Dragon is like, oh, you guys, you both are dumb. You don't know how to play. Let me come and show
exactly.
you how to play. And he is actually winning the game.
Yeah, there's a third forward castle from Dragonstar.
Holy.
He's
Oh,
actually
he's
teaching
just making
us.
sure.
Yeah, he's actually teaching us how to play the game. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. Just
And at the
wondering
same
what
time,
can
he's just
Askikawa
booming.
do at the moment, right?
Yep.
He's
As Kikara,
making.
he has nothing. No gold. Four
Yeah.
knights cannot, you know, survive against all those castles.
So I'm looking at his options. He doesn't really have, right?
He
Because
doesn't have
even
any
that option
option.
is gone. Yeah,
He doesn't
the
have.
castle forward castle. Yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't have even resources to sell and get some gold.
sell. He doesn't have a market.
He doesn't have a market too. Yeah, true. And he doesn't have even resources to build a market.
Oh my god. But the place where he has the stone, the safe stone, the only safe stone right now, I
Uh,
think that's where he build a market, and he should keep on collecting stone and selling stone. That's the only strategy left right now
yeah.
to make those knights because that's the only thing he can do right now.
But he already lost a knight. Dragon is like, I don't care. Like you wanna kill all of my light guy? I don't care. Kill it. I just keep making them and keep harassing you
But,
until you resign.
but right now, I think he should go for the town center. How many light caps does he have? No, he doesn't have
He
enough.
doesn't have enough.
Yeah, I think if he had 25 to 30 light caps, he should have gone for the town center.
Yeah, yeah. But he just decided. Oh, this is actually good strategy. Now those three knights, Ash doesn't know where to send them, so he is actually using those two scouts to take those
Yeah, I
knights
saw that.
away.
I saw that. Yeah, yeah.
And
That's a good strategy.
yeah,
Yeah,
and this is one thing he also taught me, like when he was teaching me a few strategies.
yeah.
And he's actually, it's good to see him implementing all these strategies in the game.
Correct.
Now kick balling himself.
The good part of Uno Rage is you can make a comeback if you want to, right?
Yeah, but even
Uh,
like to come back in this game, he has no
yeah, it's
place to go.
Bruce.
Like he's
That's
completely
true.
covered with castles,
Yeah,
and
you
those
need
scouts are
gold at
everywhere.
least
Yeah,
to make a comeback, right? Yeah.
yep. Hey, reality selector, thanks a lot for the follow, man.
Hey, GG,
There you go. GG, GG guys. Well played, Dragon Star.
super.
So, this is actually new meta. Like
Yeah,
I think as you said, like every game in this UNO Rage challenge will be a new meta.
yeah, exactly.
I think this is how you should be playing these games.
Yeah, but I thought you should defend and wait for your opponent, but I think he's shown a new meta to me again.
And
Good
look at the
stuff.
village will difference, 94 to 33. Damn, that's actually damn crazy. And Dragon actually managed to go to feudal at 920 for AI. Actually, he's Mongols and he can do it.
Yeah, he can do that.
Oh
But this
man,
is
this
crazy, man. This is like
this is
he's
just a
playing a
crazy
noob.
game. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
not
he's playing a
expecting
noob.
for this, but yeah, it turned out to be awesome.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks a lot, man, for bringing us this new challenge stuff
yeah.
into the light.
Did you see your channel had 32 viewers? And
Yeah,
that's the highest.
actually, Clavis he hosted with some 35 viewers, and
Huh? Okay.
yeah, that was
He's
really
offline
nice
right
of
now,
him.
right?
Sorry?
He's offline right now,
Yeah,
right?
he's offline. Like when streamers they go offline, they just host another streamer and they just go
Got it.
offline.
Got it. Got it.
And that was
Okay, so
actually
I'm
nice
going
of him
to go
to
to.
host. Yeah,
Okay, I have to go to because I have to go for dinner.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, you
Catch you
take care.
later.
Thanks a lot for hosting the tournament.
Welcome
Uh,
at any time. I'm happy to
yeah,
host.
chalo then. Have
Thanks
have
for
fun.
joining, and yeah, I'll see you soon.
Bye bye.